so aggressive. Dang. Again, it's like a sword. He could like, and just, and like slice people's heads off. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Zach Adkins, and in this video, we are going to talk about musicians that have amazing facial hair. Let's get into it. All right, so we all know that essentially facial hair for guys is the only thing that matters. Basically, every woman wants a guy with a beard, I think. It means you have more testosterone. It means you are more of a man in general. It means that you could fight a bear with your bare hands. Don't fact check any of this. It's science. Everybody should already know this by now. Beards are kick-ass. And if you don't like people with beards, don't watch this video. I'm also going to be talking about people that just have cool facial hair in general. Doesn't have to just be beards. Let's jump right into it with number one, John Lennon. Great beard. Perfect. If I was lost in like a forest somewhere and this guy like came out of nowhere with a guitar and his beard and his hair and he just told me like, I'm going to guide you to wealth and happiness, I'd have to believe him. There'd be no reason for me not to. He looks like a freaking wizard. Very well established, very wise, this beard. Here he was looking a little more Amish, a little more like hipstery than normal. It still looks nice though. Nothing wrong with it. He was just starting to get the beard though. You could tell it's a little bushy there versus here. It's a little bit longer, a little bit more established. Not quite like, flowing yet. I think for every inch of beard you get, the more wise you become as a human. Now, of course, you might not like John Lennon because he's kind of not a great person and he was really abusive towards women. He was a drug abuser and he was terrible to his bandmates, but that's not the beard's fault. Don't blame the beard for what he became, all right? If anything, the beard probably helped him a little bit. It gave him a little bit of grace room. Grace room? Grace. A little wiggle room. I don't think he knows where he's at in this photo. It doesn't matter where you're at. When you have a beard, you're home. Stupid. Very well established, very wise. Love the beard. Real quick, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do, because only 7% of people that are watching my videos are subscribed. Just go ahead and click it real quick. It takes 2 seconds and it's free and it helps me out. Please, thank you very much. Okay, bye. Get back to the video. The next one up on the list, Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead. Really great moon beard. The hair combines to the beard. You could like twist tie it right here and you would just have one being. And of course, we all know that as you grow and you get more of a beard, the more that the beard takes over your face, the better. We're not good looking people, right? That's the point. That's why we have beards. We have no chins and we don't look great. The more we can like disguise our face, the more mysterious we become. And that's the whole point. And he's even got the glasses. I have glasses upstairs. I don't wear them on video. I should, because then it would be like, this is all you'd be able to see of me. And that'd be pretty cool, because then you'd be like, I feel like this guy's really good looking. And I'd be like, you're probably right. I like the gray. He looks like maybe like a dad that just got divorced, and he bought himself a leather jacket. And he's like, I kind of want to get a sports car, I feel like that's who I am now. But then he goes out and buys like a Mazda or something. And you're like, bro, what the He could buy a comb. That would be great. Hair looks good. Beard looks good. All that gray. It's just going to look great. It makes him look good. I enjoy this photo. This photo, I do not enjoy as much. And again, I can't blame the beard. If anything, the beard's the only thing in this photo holding anything together. If you saw the guy, you'd be like, I don't trust him with anything. I wouldn't trust him to watch my cats here. Next up on the list, Chavo from System of a Down. Maybe you're more into like the rock, non-metal vibe. You might not know who Chavo is, but you're about to, because look at that magnificent goatee thing. I don't even know what this is called. The chin beard with that's cool is what it is. I love the braiding. System of a Down is one of my favorite bands of all time, so I had to throw him in here for sure. And he's a super cool guy from what I understand. Not a full beard. However, he can grow a full beard. He just chooses not to, which is almost cooler. It's not. He must absolutely just shave down everything to here, to here, to here. And everything else is just clean cut. I like it. I would rank this very high on the beard awards. Next up on my list, a very frequent person that's on this list, both for being short and bald, Scott Ian. Short, bald, killer facial hair. You're 10 feet tall when you have a beard that's 3 feet long. He's always had this kind of cool, iconic thing. Very similar to Chavo. Again, he could benefit from having a full beard, really. Everybody could. You couldn't name me one person on this earth that couldn't benefit from a beard. I'll wait. Great beard, and sometimes he colors this too, and it's not even really a beard. I don't know what the hell to call this. It's not a goatee, it's just like a chin extension. But it's cool, it's him, it's unique, and that's what we care about in this video. Now, I love the stubble. It just makes you look more mature, more wise. Beard's graying a bit, tattoos are cool. Like, you would never know that this guy was only like 5'4". And of course, he plays into it. A lot of the photos, he kind of does fun stuff with the beard. When you don't have any hair, you're only 5'4", you have to kind of make whatever you can work, and that's all right. Here's one where he's got a little color in there, a little younger, no stubble, but still cool. He's rocking that. Next up on the list, John Petrucci. Okay, so we got to talk about John Petrucci for a minute. Massive Dream Theater fan. I am endorsed with Ernie Ball Music Man guitars back there. I have 2 John Petrucci's and a Majesty, which are all 3 his line of guitars, and I have another one coming. It's on the way. The guy is a gem of a person, very sweet, very cool to talk to. Amazing guitar player, obviously. This is who I strive to be. A lot of people, they call me Zach Dunkin' Donuts Petrucci. I think that's uncalled for. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, beards, right. So John Petrucci, this is a magnificent beard. This is 10 out of 10 beard. You can't replace anything in this photo and make it better. It's just perfect. Everything about it's perfect. And he has his own beard products, his own whiskey. He's fought 3 bears, I think. Now, I will say, and there's a photo in here, I think I have it in this line of photos, but John Petrucci doesn't have the strongest of chins. You know, he's got a little bit of like the chin that goes up a little bit, you know? So he had to like create his own chin, his own presence in general. Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect. Little touch of gray up here. It just flows perfectly. I bet you he has his own comb, and I wouldn't doubt that his beard comb has like a name too. Maybe he calls it the Majesty comb. He should come out with a beard comb and call it the Majesty comb. I'm going to write him about it. John Petrucci, amazing guy, amazing guitar player, amazing beard. Now, here he was where he just had the goatee. And again, you can kind of see he doesn't have the strongest of jawline, you know, he doesn't have the Giga Chad. Next up, we got Carrie King. That's freaking sick. He just looks so aggressive. I mean, he's a little chubby in this photo, but he looks aggressive otherwise. Like, this guy only works out arms, shoulders, and that's it. Nothing else. No abs, no legs, done. That's the workout of a guy who has beards. It's a weapon, almost. This is like a sword beard, a bearded sword. Now, this photo kind of cracks me up because it actually does show how short he is. He's like, I think 5. I have to look at the video. If you didn't watch that video, check it out over here. This is the exact face I made when my parents would give me Lunchables, and then I'd open it, and there was a brownie in there, and I'd be like, that's sick. You know, even if he had the full beard too, and that, I'd probably still be on board with it. So aggressive. Dang. Again, it's like a sword. He could like, and just, and like slice people's heads off. Now this next one, I'm not going to call him a rock star necessarily, but a great musician, great songwriter, great singer, Chris Stapleton. This one, like, the carpet doesn't match the drapes, I don't think. He's got this blonde, dirty blonde hair, but he's got a beard that's really dark. And I know that that's not what it means when the carpet matches the drapes, but we're keeping this PG for everybody to have kids at home. Yeah, great beard. Iconic. I don't know if I've ever seen a photo of him without a beard. I would be disappointed if I did. Even if he was 5 years old, he better have had a beard. And the beard has some gray in it. He's got a lot of cool shit going on in this photo. Look at that hat. I want that hat. I want that beard. The hair, I could do without. I don't care to be a blonde. But Chris Stapleton kicks ass. Kicks ass. Definitely deserves to be on this list. All right, next up and last on the list, if I wouldn't have put them on here, I would have gotten murdered in the comment section. Of course, ZZ Top. I was hesitant to put them in here. And let me tell you why. Because I was debating on, okay, do I keep it cliche and make sure that they're in here so that way people don't kill me in the comments? Or do I not put them in here and then force people to make a comment that how could I have missed ZZ Top? Decided to put them in here so that way on the next videos I can do a video without them in here. That's not to say I don't like them. It's more just that, you know, everybody knows they have kick-ass beards. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, ZZ Top, badass. And I like how the drummer just doesn't have one. Here they were when they were infant beards. Still looks cool, though. Dusty looks like he's 4 years old in this photo, and he had a beard. I wouldn't doubt if he came out of the womb with a beard. Yeah, that's perfect. Amazing. I'm sure they had a beard budget. You'd have to have a beard budget at this point. You'd have to have a comb. You'd have to have, like, a shampoo. You'd have to have, like, the beard oils. You'd have to make sure that every day it was kind of somewhat taken care of. It gets a little hectic at a certain point, you know, when the beard kind of takes over your entire life. Solid beards. And I love the mustache. The mustache on the drummer, kick ass. A lot of testosterone in this photo, and I'm all about it. All right, guys, that was some of my picks of the best beards and facial hair in the industry. What do you think is the worst facial hair, and which do you think that I left out that should be in this video for best beards? Let's keep it going. Let's get the conversation started. There are some cool beards. I'll put them in another video, and if there's some that are like absolutely atrocious, then you should definitely put them in the comments too, and I'll make a video about the worst beards in the music industry. So anyway, thanks for checking it out, and I will see you guys in the next video.